Good morning, everyone. Again, long time no see. So I lost yesterday's video, just had to redo that. And today is Matthew 23 is what we're reading through. And again, just like what we read through yesterday, but there were some things here that really stood out for me. And one of the things that we have to remember is that what Jesus is telling us about the end times is not what God has planned. He's telling us it's a prophecy of a snapshot of what's going on. Just because a prophet tells you a disaster is coming doesn't mean that the disaster isn't ordained by God. He doesn't do that. He doesn't punish. We know that because when the disciples wanted to call down the fires upon the cities that rejected Jesus, Jesus said, "Are you guys crazy? I've come to save life, not take it." So we misunderstand those things, and sometimes those prophets are given information ahead of time so the church can rise up, the righteous of that city, and call out to protect that city, not to stand by and watch it burn. That's not what we do. That's not what's given to us. This world is in a lot of trouble. It's in chaos, but it's also a beautiful world. It's a world that we've been given to take care of. We are the caretakers of this world. We care for nature, for the animals, and for people. And we are the caretakers. We have the answers. We've got to get this. We are a new creation on this planet. There are humans, and then there are us. We have been made as a new creation. We have a transformed mind, transformed hearts. We are possessed by the Holy Spirit so that we can do the caretaker work, so that we can bring about the love and the hope and the peace and the joy into people's lives. That's what we're supposed to carry. So when Jesus is telling us these things, these aren't God-ordained things. He's telling us what he foresees, what he's being told by the Father, the conditions are going to be like. And the thing that should concern us is when he's talking about, yes, the false prophets rising up, but he's talking about the hatred. People will hate each other. They hate each other. And deception is going to be allowed. The deception is going to happen because we have allowed our love to grow cold. A lack of love. Listen, forget about the stars falling out of the sky and the moon turning red and wars and all this sort of stuff. Our number one concern in our self-care is to make sure that we are fanning into flame our passion for God and our passion for our neighbor. To love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, all your strength, all that you have, and love your neighbor as yourself. These are our passions. This is what we should be pursuing. And if we're pursuing this, then our love will not grow cold. And we will be the ones giving out those cups of cold water. We will be the ones who are ministering, bandaging the wounds. And when the whole world's in chaos, we're the ones who are walking through in calmness and peace and joy. And people will be flocking to us. I want what you have. When disasters falling all around them and we're not panicking, when we're singing, when we're laughing, when we're enjoying life, when we're having abundant life, and the world seems to be falling apart. But the world falling apart doesn't affect us because we're the rescuers. We're the rescuers. We're those rescue workers who go in and dig people out of earthquakes, and we're the ones who bring in food and relief and comfort, and that's who we are. We can't number ourselves in these people who are running around like chickens with their head cut off. That's not what's been given to us. And we've been told to be faithful to the tasks that have been given to us. He warns us, don't let me come back and find you not pursuing what I've given to you to pursue. This is so important for us. We've got to get this. We've got to get this. And we carry the light. We are the light. That's what Jesus said. We are the light. We're sitting on a hill. We bring hope. We bring joy. We bring peace. We bring all these things that Christ has given to us. We bring them into these situations. So don't worry about the end times. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the eschatology of these things. It's yeah, everybody has their opinions, and that's basically what it is, because we don't have a whole bunch of understanding. If we read what we just read today, it sounds like the church isn't taken up until after all the trouble, is it? So I mean, these are the words of Jesus. Anyway, I don't want to pursue that. Don't write me emails on that, because I don't want to get into that discussion. Because what's more important is our love. What's more important is that we're pursuing to keep our passion alive, to keep this love alive, to keep it alive, people. That's what's important. So let's get to it. Let's be faithful. Let Him find us faithful on His return. You have an excellent day. Pray that you will be given words to speak into people's lives, and that you will find the riches to be generous today. God bless.